唱法國同埋中國國歌，為今日嘅儀式揭開序幕。首先係法國國歌馬賽曲。To begin our ceremony, we are glad to invite the Hong Kong Police Corps to perform the French and the Chinese national anthems. First, let's listen to the French national anthem, La Marseillaise. Now let's listen to the Chinese national anthem, March of the Volunteers. Thank you to the Hong Kong Police Corps for the performance. 現在我哋有請法國駐港澳總領事柏海川先生為我哋致辭。Now may we invite Mr. Eric Berti, Consul General of France in Hong Kong and Macau, to deliver a speech for us. Monsieur le Consul Général, s'il vous plaît.
Thank you very much. Honorable Finance Secretary, Dave Johnson, Honorable Secretaries, Coexo, Niang, Kiesron, the honorable members of LECHCO, commissioners, their colleagues, Consul General, ladies and gentlemen, chers compatriotes. I wish first to thank warmly John to be here for officiating tonight in our ceremony in spite of your very heavy schedule. I want also, Commissioner Lowe, to thank you for the wonderful police corps that had performed this evening two wonderful anthems. And I think we are now in the very good mood to hear some speeches. I hope they won't be too long. I try. This is my first Bastille Day, my first National Day, French National Day in Hong Kong. And it's of course for me very moving to be here and to see so many of my fellow countrymen and also so many friends of France. We are here thanks to the generosity of our partner, New World Development Company, a great partner for our National Day, and I wish to thank them very, very much today. I just want to say a few words in French. Chers compatriotes, je suis très heureux de vous accueillir ce soir pour notre fête nationale, le 14 juillet, mon premier 14 juillet à Hong Kong. Je voudrais vous dire merci pour votre dynamisme, pour votre esprit d'entreprise, pour votre solidarité. Merci aussi pour tout ce que vous apportez à Hong Kong, à sa prospérité, à sa vie. I'm very proud of our French community in Hong Kong, both numerous, very lively, and also entrepreneurial. As you know, France had a rather difficult year behind with the attacks that we had in November and the struggle against terrorism, which have mobilized all the components of our country this last month. I wish to praise warmly on this occasion the strong and immediate support that we had from the Hong Kongese authorities last year to guarantee the security of our community in Hong Kong and Macau after the terrorist attack in France. And thank you also for the very moving solidarity was shown by the community here. I can hope that most of the difficulties are behind us in France. We had a very beautiful Paris conference COP21 last December with a delegation led by Secretary Kiesson, who is here today. And we had also a very nice Euro Football Cup, which has just finished. We show during this cup the capacity of resilience of France and the capacity also to accept the defeat when we have such a beautiful team in front of us. Well, if we had won, the Eiffel Tower would have been blue. We have not won, so she's red, white, blue, blue, white, red, as the color of the revolution. We often forget that this 14th of July, this revolution, our National Day, doesn't refer only to the Bastille Day, but also to the Federation Fair, which was organized just 1 year after, on the 14th of July, 1819. It was organized in the very place in the Champ de Mars where we had this beautiful fan zone last Sunday. And this Federation Fair gathered all the forces of France, political, economic, social forces of France, in a sense of unity and fraternity. And I think that something of this unity and fraternity was really there last Sunday at the Champ de Mars for the final of the Euro, and also today for the great parade that we had at Champs-Élysées that you will be able to see on some screens there. This Federation Fair in 1790 highlighted two messages. The first, of course, concerns the values of France: liberty, equality, fraternity, which remain so important today. And the second message remains that France is stronger when she is united. This message is very true today, not only for France, but also for the European Union. And we must remember it today when one of the major states of the EU has expressed his willingness to leave the Union. And the message that we want to send today to our British friends is that they will, in any case, remain a part important of Europe, and we will keep with them strong bonds in all fields. Mr. Secretary, we had a very exciting period this last month in our bilateral relations. With a visit we had two ministers' visits this year, Michel Sapin, Minister of Finance, and Matthias Feker, Minister of Foreign Trade and Tourism. You both met them, Mr. Secretary, thank you very much. And we had also a beautiful visit of the Wyoming in France in June, in Toulouse and Paris. And this visit focused on innovation and new technologies. And it was really a testimony of the dynamism of the exchange of people between France and Hong Kong. Exchange at all levels, students, researchers, businessmen, tourists, they all represent the future of our bilateral relations. And during this visit, the Prime Minister, Manuel Valls, could stress the importance of Hong Kong for France, both on economic and cultural point of view, and the deep appreciation that France has for the impressive achievements of the Special Administrative Region of Hong Kong. As you know, Hong Kong remains our second economic surplus for foreign trade since many years. And we have here 800 French companies working to the vitality, economic vitality of Hong Kong. And she's proud, and they are proud to contribute to this vitality, employing 33,000 people and generating a turnover of more than $100 billion. The French business community works in full accordance with the priority of your government, their John, which are developing innovation and creativity. It's a reason for we created in last January the first French tech hub in Great China, the second in Asia after Tokyo. And this French Tech Hub gathers both startups, small companies, and big companies to help them to develop in all high-tech sectors. This French startup in new technologies, they are proud to participate in incubators like Cyberports or Science Park. And the students of both countries will benefit of the double diplomas which have been created, both with HKUST, PolyU, and Centrale Supélec, or the National School of Civil Aviation, two schools that Citoyen could visit during his trip to France. And we are also very proud of HKU Institut Pasteur Paul, which is leading major research in matter of struggle against infectious diseases. So in France doesn't want to contribute only to Hong Kong economy and way of life through gastronomy, through tourism, through culture, even it's important, but we want also to contribute through the new tech sectors of the highest technology, fintech, big data, and health tech. And the reason for we have put this National Day under the sign of Creative France, with the slogan So French, So Creative, a campaign which is led all over the world. I will just say that, for instance, that we have among the 12 connected objects the most sold in the Apple stores, 5 are French. And we have today, and we are the first rank of creation of new companies with 220,000 new French companies created every year. As I said, we had really a very beautiful year, and we are just closing the French May, which is not completely finished. You can see some exhibition in Macau, but we have closed a few days ago the very beautiful exhibition about Monet in the Heritage Museum. We are already preparing the next one, the next French May, which will celebrate the 25th anniversary of the creation of the festival, the second festival in Hong Kong, and we have also, of course, the most fantastic program. Ladies and gentlemen, just before to finish my speech, I would like to thank all the people who could make possible this reception today. First, my colleagues of the Consulate General, and especially Céline, who is probably still at the entrance, checking that everything is okay. And also the wonderful team of the Convention Center, which had, and especially Dorothy, who made great work to prepare all that. I would like also to thank again the Hong Kong Core Police, who is really wonderful. I'm very impressed because you are the perfect Marseillaise. That's not easy, I can tell you. I wish also to thank again our sponsors, the New World Development Company, and more specifically Fung Seng Enterprises Holding, and especially William Du Jr., who is here, Patrick Lam also. And thank you for your generous support. Thank you also to Pernod Ricard, who has a great bar behind, so you can taste the wonderful champagne and Ricard and vodka of Pernod Ricard. And I would like also to thank all the French companies who have brought also this year their support, BNP Paribas, Crédit Agricole, and Suez, as well as the partners that have helped for the wine, and also the beautiful Lucky Draw Prize which are behind, and that will launch a little later. So thank you for Château Souchery, Isar and March, Maud Frison et Guénillet, Cassim Fine Food, Clarins, AGS, Télé5 Monde, and of course our faithful partner, the French Chamber of Commerce, and also the Alliance Française. So in the name of all services, people involved in bringing France and China, Hong Kong and France closer together, I would like now to carry a toast to the people of the People's Republic of China and to Hong Kong people. Let's have a toast.
For toast 嘅 ，OK 嘛？Just a drink。
多謝總領事。
使唔使 drink 係可以啊。
Merci, Monsieur le Général。我哋而家有請香港特別行政區財政司司長曾俊華先生 GPM-JP 為我哋講幾句説話。We are honored to invite Mr. John Song, GPM-JP, Financial Secretary of the Hong Kong SAR, to address a few words to us. Secretary, please.
Thank you very much. Council General, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, bonsoir. I'm delighted to join you all on this good evening. Delighted indeed to be here celebrating French National Day with all of you. Allow me to begin with culture, the culture of sport. To thank France for giving football fans in Hong Kong and all over the world a blessed, brimful month of the beautiful game. Yes, Euro 2016, live from France, night after night. Well, here in Hong Kong is more like late night and early morning after late night and early morning. And my panda eyes for a week, a true testament of my devotion to this beautiful sport. If the results for some did not quite meet expectations, the games themselves gave us brilliant sport, spectacular displays, and so much more. They brought together the fans, they brought together the peoples of not just Europe, but all around the globe. They united the world in passionate conversation, in ecstatic celebration, momentary agony, and abiding hope for tomorrow. And for that, we are grateful to the game and to France for your courageous play and its splendid organization. Hong Kong and France, to be sure, come together in a good many ways beyond our shared love of football. This evening, we're here to acknowledge, we're here also to celebrate our long and enduring ties. In many ways, our relations have never been stronger, never more promising. Earlier this year, the French news weekly, Le Point called Hong Kong the new French village. And I think the presence of the people here demonstrate that very fact. Noting that the growing French community here appreciates, and I quote, Hong Kong's many advantages for doing business, the lack of red tape, the feeling that anything is possible. They love as well Hong Kong's shops and restaurants and the quality of life that prevails here. Of course, their very presence, more than 12,000 French nationals are registered officially with the consulate. Adds superbly to Hong Kong's business acumen and continuing economic diversification. But given the amount of French that are here all over Lang Kwai Fong, I'm certain that many more are surely not accounted for. Some 800 French companies keep offices here, using Hong Kong as their base to do business with Hong Kong and through Hong Kong with the mainland of China and elsewhere in Asia. Hardly surprising then that the French Chamber of Commerce and Industry here is the largest European chamber in Hong Kong, counting more than 1,000 members. There is much that Hong Kong can learn from France, besides all the good things in life. There is also technology, aerospace, engineering, and more. Much room for cooperation between us, given our decision to move ahead with a third runway for the Hong Kong International Airport. As Hong Kong continues to expand as an aviation hub, supporting aviation education and promoting offshore aircraft leasing, we look forward to more collaboration between Hong Kong and Airbus. And more broadly, our collaboration with France reflects our concerted drive to create a global center for innovation and technology in Hong Kong. Indeed, I allocated some $2.3 billion to innovation and technology in a budget speech earlier this year. That will only help fuel our INT agenda, one that has gained considerable momentum thanks to our first-rate technology infrastructure, our world-class financial and professional services, and our sound legal system. And that certainly includes our robust intellectual property protection regime. It helps too that our startup scene is alive and thriving, with more than 1,600 companies from Hong Kong and from all over the world. That's up 50% in just 2 years' time, and counts, I'm pleased to note, French Tech Hong Kong, which set up office here just earlier this year. In May, a delegation of startups from Bordeaux and Aquitaine visited Hong Kong, looking for local partners and investors looking to take advantage of our bustling startup scene. And they were joined by French Minister of State for Foreign Trade, Matthias Ficker, who took up in Wind Expo, Asia's leading wine fair. And I'm sure that he was pleased with the Hong Kong show, particularly the show of French wine here and throughout Asia. France has been Hong Kong's top wine supplier for many years, last year accounting for more than 62% of our total wine imports. And that, by the way, was up 53% over the previous year. And no less important, our wine re-exports to the mainland soared last year, up 87% year on year. And that has a great deal to do with the unique arrangement of instant clearance that we have with the mainland customs, as well as our well-known marketing experience, our branding expertise, as well as our business connections. May was also notable here in Hong Kong for the French May, the annual festival of French arts and culture, and food and wine too. They call it the French May, though it dazzles right through June as well. So clearly, we can't get enough French culture here in Hong Kong. And I would say that's a good reason for everybody now to join me in a toast. To the people of the Republic of France.
多謝司長 ，Thank you Secretary。我哋而家有請其他主禮嘉賓上台影翻張大合照先。Now